Hi, my name is Jesse Lohr from Greenwave Electric Vehicles, and I want to thank you for joining me today on the feedback session from our EV survey that we put out last week. Really appreciate you spending some time with me on this day. I want to take you through kind of what we found from the survey. So, a couple words first on Greenwave Electric Vehicles. We are New Hampshire's first dedicated EV and plug-in hybrid dealership here in New Hampshire. Looking forward to serve the Seacoast and beyond in 2023. I'm the founder, Jesse Lohr, happy to be with you here today. And we are a company built on sustainability, learning, and we want to have a lot of fun with our electric vehicles. We're going to be opening by appointment only in February 2023. So reach out if you want to talk about EVs with me. And we do plan to have over 30 vehicles, plug-in hybrid and EV, in stock by the spring. These vehicles we're going to get from all over the country. And so really what we're looking to get is good condition vehicles at great prices. And you're here to help us with our EV survey. So what was this survey about? We wanted to help choose our first 30 vehicles. So I wanted to get some feedback, and we got 38 responses. I am so grateful to you. Thank you to everybody who gave a response, told me what you think in the survey. I think it's really an amazing number. The survey was broken down by price ranges. So we have vehicles in all different types of price ranges. We're going to go over that with both EV and plug-in hybrid EV options. I had low mileage vehicles, high mileage, late model, and older model options, just to see what was most interesting to you. And really what I was trying to also do is help you understand your options as you make that move to electric vehicles. In this presentation, we're going to summarize what I found and answer some of the questions that you asked as part of the survey. So let's get into it. This first category is electric vehicles under $25,000. So these vehicles are all eligible for the $4,000 used EV tax credit. Get in touch with me if you want to find out more about that, see if you qualify, because there are also income limits, so I can take you through that, find you a vehicle that's going to get you $4,000 from the federal government, which is big money. So that's really exciting. So in our first category, vehicles under 15,000, admittedly, there aren't a lot in this category, but we took a look at a Chevy Volt, Nissan Leaf, which is a full EV, Ford Fusion plug-in hybrid, and then the BMW i3, which is a full EV, but it does have a gas range extender. And most people said the 2013 Nissan Leaf has about a 100-mile range, with about 60,000 miles on it, 2013. That's really going to be a great option for you if you want to go full EV in this segment. The second winner was the Chevy Volt plug-in hybrid, which is a great vehicle. And then we also got some love for the Ford Fusion, that red one right there. I think that's a great vehicle. I used to own Ford Fusion, so I'm a little partial to those. Now, in the $15,000 to $20,000 category, your options start to open up a little bit more. But the biggest winner was that Nissan Leaf. Again, people are really loving that Nissan Leaf with about a 100-mile range, about 50,000 miles. You can get one that's about 6 years old in this price category. But there was also a real appreciation for the Kia Optima. People are really liking Kias right now. You can get a plug-in hybrid Kia with about 100,000 miles. That's got a 30-mile range. Then it goes to a gas electric hybrid. So those were the two winners in that category. And then when you get into the $20,000 to $25,000 range, there's a bigger spread available. So the big winner there was the Chevy Bolt, a 2017 Chevy Bolt with about 60,000 miles. You can get one in that category. That's got a huge range of 238 miles. So that's fabulous. We also got some appreciation for the Volkswagen e-Golf, which is a much smaller range, but the VW lovers absolutely going for that one. Still also some partial hybrid, plug-in hybrid EV love with the Hyundai Ioniq and the Ford Fusion in this category. So now let's step up to the $25,000 to $50,000 range. These are not eligible for the used vehicle tax credit, but you get a lot more vehicle here. So if you're in this price segment, we're going to break it down a little bit. You get a lot of options that we saw. So in that first category, the $25,000 to $30,000 range, this is where you start to see your first Teslas, and we did have some Tesla lovers throughout all. You can get about a 2013 Model S with 100,000 miles. Gorgeous car. About 25% said that. but really a lot of people gravitated towards the Chevy Bolt EV. There's also some appreciation for a Chrysler Pacifica Limited plug-in hybrid. I love that vehicle. I have one of those vehicles. It's great. You get 30 miles on a charge and then it turns into a hybrid, and you get all the space that you need for taking the family on long trips or even just around town with the kids and their friends. So some good information in that section. Now, when you jump up to the next category, that's the 30 to 40K. Now you're talking about later model, lower mileage vehicles, some really cool things here. That's where you're going to get your 2018 Tesla Model 3 with about a 300-mile range. So you get all the love of Tesla, late model, relatively good miles at 70,000. So you're under that 100,000. That was a big winner. But also the Hyundai Kona EV. It's a wonderful car. They actually didn't sell it in New Hampshire when it first came out, but we could get one for you with around 20,000 miles in that category. And then there's the Cooper Mini, which is a cool little coupe that you can get, very zippy. And then some love for the Kia Niro EV as well as the Prius plug-in hybrid EV. So really a good spread around here in this category. Then once you jump up to the 40 to 50K, a lot of appreciation for the SUVs in this category. I myself drive a Ford Mustang Mach-E, love that car, got a lot of appreciation there. But really most people gravitated towards that 2021 RAV4 plug-in hybrid. Now, there are not a lot of those. It's the RAV4 Prime, which is different than just a regular hybrid. This one does plug in. You get about a 40-mile electric range, then it's a gas hybrid. But also the Tesla Model Y, beautiful car, 300-mile range with about 60,000 miles, right? That's a car that can be upwards of $70,000 new. So great category there to look at. Let's take a look at some of the survey results overall, your questions, your comments, and the overall winners. So, in each category, Tesla has a loyal following. Some people just chose a Tesla whenever they could choose something, but the Toyota lovers are there too, with the RAV4 Prime as the top choice in that category. And the Chevy Bolt was a very popular one across all categories. You could see this chart on your right where you could see the EV versus plug-in hybrid EV breakdown at each category. So really in that $20,000 to $25,000 range, the more attractive options to people were the plug-in hybrids. But as you get into that 40 and 50K range, people are really gravitating towards the full electrification. So some questions that were in this survey, we had the Hyundai Ioniq and Kia EV6. These were very much asked about. People put it in the comments. They said, why are these not on here? Well, the truth is they have long wait lists. The Kia EV6 wait list is up to 18 months to get a new one right now. So we can get you one, but the wholesale values for a slightly used model are around sticker price. So you're going to pay just the same, if not more, than MSRP for a slightly used one if you want it now. Talk to us if you're really interested in one of those categories, because we can get it for you. Just in general, a lot of people said they want the SUVs, clearly very popular here in New England. And they also said that a 200-mile range was key to an EV purchase. We're going to have SUVs. We're going to have vehicles with 200 to 300-mile range all day long. And pickup trucks, there were a couple categories about pickups. Some people said, where's the Rivian? Well, the Rivians, again, there's a 12-month minimum wait on those. So we can get those for you slightly used, but it's going to be at or even above MSRP. That's just the case. You want to talk more about the vehicle production delays or help to understand why there are these long waiting lists? Feel free to give me a call. I'd love to talk with you about that. So look, that's all we got. I want to thank you so much for checking us out. Greenwave Electric Vehicles here in Northampton. Give me a shout. Our phone number is 603-379-9420. If you want to give me a call, talk about EVs, look us up on LinkedIn, look us up on Facebook. We're on the web at greenwaveev.com, although our website is still under construction. Thank you so much to everybody who contributed to this. It's incredibly helpful. I'm full of gratitude for your support. Looking forward to seeing you all at Greenwave this spring. Thanks, everybody.